Like I said, today I just want to kind of go over what this week is going to look like. We're going to be using a new resource, so hopefully that works for everyone. And granted that today Schoology's being Schoology, because you know it loves to be Schoology, I have to wait a little bit just to get into stuff. So the thing that we're going to be using is called ADI, and it's just a platform that allows you to um, that allows me to like give you things broken up activity by activity. And then it's also a really good way to do some peer review stuff. So that's going to be big for what we're doing this week. So in this thing, I think that there are, for some reason it says 10, but I think there's actually 11 activities. So we kind of broke this up into how you should try to complete these activities day by day. So keeping up with this is going to be super helpful for you. So for today, the big thing is making sure that you can access the website. And I might post the thing in here just for some people a little bit later, just if that can help people get in with Schoology being down. Setting up your display name the way that it has it here. So our last name, first name. This just helps with the way that it gets organized. And if you have already like went in there and put in your name, you should be able to change it. Just make sure that you have it this way. Sure, all of yours should be. If I did mine, for example, would be 5 Kuntz Tyler. So that's the way that it should be laid out. And then for today, your goal should be to complete, or is to complete, activities 1 through 6. And I know that seems like a lot, but it really isn't, because one of them is like making your tag. So making this thing right here. So they're shorter things. Some of them are reading. Some of them are watching videos, stuff like that, getting you prepped. But it's all around focused around populations. Sorry. So that's kind of the goal for today is, okay, how does this whole population thing work? What's going on with it? And you're going to be looking at invasive species. So like I said, today, the goal is to get through activities 1 through 6. Tuesday is activity 7. So it slows down a bit, but this is when you're actually going to start like writing stuff. So writing rough drafts of things. And the other thing is that the ecology quiz 2, so version 2 will be open if you need to improve your score. So make sure that you're keeping up with that stuff. Wednesday's activity 8. Thursday and Friday are activities 9 and 10. So I know that Schoology is being weird, but if you go to the Schoology page, you shouldn't see all of this. This is a lot. I understand that, but you should only see this. So this is the link to that site that should get you to join into the classroom. And then also a couple of drop boxes for y'all to make submissions. And the big thing is making sure that you're staying on track with the way that these things are laid out. Because eventually what you're going to do is you're going to put your like rough draft up, and you're going to be editing and peer reviewing each other's. If you get it up late, you won't have anyone to peer review it. So you need to make sure that you stay on top of this stuff. Please, please, please. I can't stress this enough. If you don't, it's just going to make your life that much more difficult. Life in the basement. So this is kind of hopefully what it should look like on your end. So activity 1, join a group, not that big of a deal. And then it kind of gets into some of the stuff. But this is kind of how it's laid out. Oh, technically there's 12, 13, but it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry. Because we're only doing up to activity 10 this week, and then next week will be activities 11, 12, and 13. But all of these will walk you through what you're supposed to do. So like just to give you a little sneak peek, I guess. So activity 3, if I click on that, oh wait, so there's video in activity 2 that you watch, and it's going to ask you some questions about it and get you thinking about stuff like that. But this ADI is pretty cool. It's pretty straightforward. and telling you what you need to do and going step by step. So as long as you follow it, you should be good. Are there any questions that you all have? Bueller. Oh my gosh. Can you all hear that?
Yeah. What is it?
Hello?
Yo, what is it?
What is that? That's somebody doing yard work outside of my house. But like I said, so what I did is I put the link, so the same join code that's in Schoology into here. If Schoology is giving you some issues, but I want to know, is there any questions that you all have? Because if not, then I'll let you kind of all be on your way.
Nah.
All right. Well, if you don't have any questions, y'all can go and start working on 1 through 6.